Andrew Tate has been arrested on suspicion of human trafficking, forming an organized crime group, as well as the R word. Prosecutors in Romania claim that the Tate brothers, along with two others, appear to have created an organized crime group with the purpose of recruiting, housing, and exploiting women by forcing them to create pornographic content meant to be seen on specialized websites for a cost. For those of you that don't know, Andrew Tate used to run a webcam business.
I used to run a webcam studio like 5 or 6 years ago.
That's how he initially got rich.
For about the next 4 years, it built into an empire where I ended up having 75 girls, 5 locations. I was turning over $4 million a month, and it all it went crazy from there.
According to Andrew Tate, he didn't force the girls to do anything. They voluntarily chose to be part of the webcam business.
It's an interesting story. I'll explain how I got there. So I messaged all my girlfriends. I had 5 of them. I was like, look, you're moving to London. So I flew all 5 of them in on separate flights. I sat them all down at the same table and said, listen, ladies, this is what we're going to do. And I talked about the webcam business, talked about how I've been with them all, asked them all to come to London, etc. 3 of them told me to get fucked, go back on a plane. 2 of them stayed.
The woman made money.
I'm a feminist. I made a bunch of chicks rich.
They made money. It was a mutually beneficial relationship. Before I reveal the real reason why Andrew Tate got arrested, there's some misinformation out there that needs to be addressed. The first one is this whole pizza box theory. So the theory goes essentially like this. People are saying that Andrew Tate doxed himself by ordering pizza from a pizza company that operated in Romania, and the Romanian authorities were able to get a lock on his location because of it. That's nonsense, okay? Let's all use common sense. Everyone knows when you have a passport and you travel, you have to check in. And when you check in, you're put into a system, which lets that country know whether someone's entered the country or whether they left the country. And they do this for security purposes. So as soon as Andrew Tate arrived in Romania, the Romanian authorities were already aware of that. They didn't need a pizza box to locate his whereabouts. And by the way, it's not like Andrew Tate was trying to hide from Romanian authorities. This guy was going around doing a whole bunch of podcasts. He wasn't trying to conceal his location. The pizza box theory will make more sense if Andrew Tate was trying to enter Romania undetected by Romanian authorities. But that's not the case. So don't believe in this whole pizza box propaganda that some media outlets and YouTubers are trying to push. It's not true. There's also reports that Andrew Tate was arrested not for the human trafficking allegations, but for money laundering. This is all speculation at this point since nothing has been confirmed yet, but this is another theory people are starting to run with. But here's the most interesting theory I've stumbled across. People are saying that the Romanian authorities arrested Andrew Tate because of his conversion to Islam. Let me explain. For those of you that don't know, Romania is a Christian country. So when Andrew Tate, who was a Christian, decided to convert to Islam, he apparently pissed off a few powerful people and influential people in the Romanian church. Those influential people in the church called up their powerful government buddies to have Tate arrested. Like I said, it's an interesting theory, but it's not the real reason why Tate got arrested. The real reason why Andrew Tate got arrested was because he was making the Romanian government look bad. What do I mean by that? For those of you who are unfamiliar, Romania has a huge problem with human trafficking. As a matter of fact, Romania is predominantly a country of origin of victims of human trafficking. This is a huge problem for the Romanian government. They don't want someone to put their country in a bad light, especially when it comes to human trafficking. Andrew Tate himself acknowledged this.
The number one crime you'll get in trouble for in Romania is exactly that. It's the one thing that they're very sensitive about. It's the image of their country. They're not going to allow some guy to make their whole country look bad.
The reason why the Romanian government arrested Andrew Tate was because they didn't want Tate to downgrade their rank. You might be thinking, what rank? Well, when it comes to human trafficking, the United States puts each country into different tiers. Tier 1 is the group you want to be in. Tier 3 is the group you don't want to be in. Romania is currently in Tier 2. If Romania falls to Tier 3, the United States could not only restrict foreign assistance and funding, the President of the United States could also instruct the U.S. Executive Director of each multilateral development bank and the International Monetary Fund to vote against and use their best efforts to deny any loans to a Tier 3 country. This is the real reason why Romania arrested Andrew Tate. He was jeopardizing the country's reputation. Let's talk about those allegations about Andrew Tate in regards to women. There are two big ones. The first allegation was a video of Andrew Tate allegedly beating up a woman.
People talked about me hitting a girl with a belt and me being a woman beater. That same woman has made 3 videos subsequently, 3, saying it was consensual, it was a long time ago, he's still a good friend of mine. But no matter how many videos she makes, right? The video of her saying this is bullshit gets 10,000 views. And the video of me being a woman beater gets millions of views. That's the nature of the internet.
Hello everyone. I just wanted to say something about the video that's been released recently about me and my ex-boyfriend Andrew Tate. Andrew is my still great friend. What you guys saw on the video, it's just what we used to do. It was just pure game. He's a great guy. He would never hurt anyone.
And I'm pretty sure not so many of you have seen the same woman coming forward with a statement saying it was nothing but a sex play. So here I am again for the second time. Yes, the woman he has beaten up, and the same woman who has made a statement is me. So I'm coming forward for the second time to just clarify and let everybody know it was nothing but a sex play. It was consensual.
You can decide for yourself whether you want to believe the woman or not, but she said it was consensual and that's all that matters. In regards to the second allegation, I'll let Andrew Tate tell the story himself.
The other big thing that's against me is the fact that my house was raided by Romanian police. And people talk about me being a people trafficker. I was swatted. Loads of people have been swatted. Someone called the police with a fictitious story. This is all on CCTV. This is the reason I'm not in jail. The girl gets a phone call. It's her boyfriend in America, somewhere in Massachusetts. I saw you on Instagram story. That's Tate's house. The girl, who's from Miami, actually flew over to meet Tristan. She messaged him on Instagram. The girl said, yeah, but I didn't want to be here. I'm trying to leave, and hung up. So her boyfriend calls the American embassy in Romania and said, my girlfriend's being held against her will in this house. We have CCTV in our whole house. They went to the cameras. They saw the girl on the phone, go out, get a pizza, come back, get an Uber home. They're like, well, this is bullshit. It's like, well, obviously it's bullshit. I was swatted. A guy effectively just made up a false reason and called me.
I'll let you guys decide on whether you think the second allegation is true or not. I'm more disappointed with the YouTube creators who are rushing to conclusion and not waiting for more evidence and perhaps even a court trial to occur.
So for all the young men out there who look up to Tate and think that he's super cool, just understand that when he's in those videos surrounded by women, it's very likely that those women are there by force.
Now, this isn't Tate's first rodeo with human trafficking charges, but last time he just blamed it on swatting, calling it all just fake and a hoax. And all the meat riders that attached themselves to Andrew Tate's butthole like a hemorrhoid, of course, wrote this off as corruption and a bunch of baloney. But now it's happening again, and this one seems a lot harder to just dismiss.
I genuinely believe that he does work with the Romanian mafia. He also talked about pretty much sex trafficking women. He did. This is like crime 101, dude. I don't know what to tell you. It is an insane thing to just like be a criminal.
Oh, that's Andrew Tate, the human trafficker, being arrested.
I thought that in this country and many other Western nations, it's innocent until proven guilty, not guilty until proven innocent. But a lot of people living in the United States and other Western nations are rushing to condemn Tate as if it's a far-gone conclusion that he committed all those crimes he was arrested for. I, for one, will not be rushing to conclusions. And until irrefutable evidence comes out, Andrew Tate is innocent until proven guilty. Stay safe out there.
The Matrix has attacked me.